everyone, belated Happy New Year, and I'm back in Berlin Mitte, in this beautiful hotel. I'm having a little bit of a champagne brunch, but you know, why not? It's Sunday. Anyway, I've been based in here for the last couple of days doing some one-on-one client work, and I just wanted to hop on and share the love and also talk about New Year's goal setting. I don't set New Year's resolutions anymore. I generally find it a waste of time, and the whole process just depresses me. It makes me think about what I haven't achieved rather than what I have achieved. And something I've been noticing with me and my clients is that sometimes we've been setting ourselves goals that we think we should be excited about, whether it's making a change in our business or career or our health and our relationships, things that we think we ought to do that are going to move us further, or things that actually are really supporting our creative visions, and yet we're still not bringing them through to completion, or maybe even starting. So why is it? Why is it that when we found what it is we really want, maybe a major career change, and we know what we'd have to do to get there, or at least we think we do, we never start or finish that project? And that's really frustrating because it can make us doubt ourselves. It can make us doubt whether that aspiration we have to make a big change or advance in our career is really valid, whether we're scared of it, whether we want it enough, or whether we just don't have what it takes. Maybe we don't have the level of commitment that would be required to make that big change. And while it's possible that some of that might be true, often it's because we've got too bogged down in the should and the have to, and we've forgotten the joy and the pleasure. Oh, hi, Sherry. Good to see you. Say hi. I hope you're doing well now that you're back in Berlin. And often what's happening is we get really caught in the heavy energy of the have to and the chore, and it feels like a job, except we're just not getting paid for it yet. And we've forgotten the energy and the joy that actually is supposed to be lighting us up. And so what I find really helpful for my clients is making sure that pleasure is your compass. That should be your north compass point. And what I mean by that is any goal that you're setting yourself should be either something that brings you pleasure in the present, or is very clearly going to bring you pleasure in the near and foreseeable future. I'm going to take it as a given that if you're watching this, you're probably someone who's achieved goals before, you've had success before, you know how to add A and B to get C. So if you know what to do and you have a system, you can follow it. So if you are not following the plans or commitments that you've made yourself, it's probably not because you don't know how, or you don't have the intelligence or the drive to do so. It's probably because you've had a lot of experience of achieving goals before, and that hasn't really brought you the level of happiness that you thought it might, and so you've got a bit skeptical about throwing yourselves into things without being sure it's actually going to bring you joy. So the way to reactivate your enthusiasm and commitment is often to get anchored back in the joy, and that's what's been helping me and my clients move forward. So what does that mean in practice? Well, it can be taking a step back at a goal that's got a lot of weight and heaviness attached to it and say, hang on a minute, where is the joy? Oh, low power moment there. Hope I'm back online. And thinking, where is the joy in this? Do I actually want this? Will this bring me pleasure? And if it will, really getting anchored into that and having that as a doorway to taking action. And if not, has something gone wrong in my calculation here? Can I see that this is definitely going to lead me to a place where I'm likely to be happier, more fulfilled, more energized? And if not, then maybe reconsider that goal. And if it is one of those kind of grey areas where there's something that we think we really do have to do to get a payoff that's really important to us, but something about the process just doesn't feel good. Well, hey, Suman, thanks for watching. Hope you're well. Then let's take a step back and not get too attached to how we have to do it. Can we be more creative in how we go about achieving this goal? How can we bring some fun and ease and joy into it? Is it about collaborating? Is it about outsourcing? Is it about putting ourselves in a new environment, maybe going to a hotel and sitting in the lobby to do our work rather than being at home in our yoga pants or pajamas trying to do it at home? How can we inject some fun into it? Or how can we give ourselves permission to actually focus on what's important and not the process? So how can we give ourselves permission to maybe just do a mediocre job on this process part if it's going to allow us to get quicker into the part where we get to enjoy and really put our creativity to its greatest effect? So these are some of the topics and discussions I've been having with my clients lately. And if that speaks to you, if you have a sort of inner eye roll when it comes to New Year's resolutions, or if you're pretty sure that you are already falling out of love with your New Year's commitments and you'd like to change that, then I've opened up 2 slots in my calendar for the rest of this month, where I would love to talk to anyone who is looking at how they can make big changes in 2019, whether that's with their career or business, and would like some help to make sure that the goals they're setting themselves are actually setting themselves up for success, that they're truly aligned with what they want to do and not what they think they ought to do. So if that's you, then comment below on this video or send me a PM and we can find a time to talk in the next couple of months. See you soon. Bye.